Welcome to the homework section of Module 1. Now, you clicked on this to see what you're seeing now. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to click here when you're done watching me, of course, not now. And then you're going to click here, okay, to open up your Pearson Revel account and access our textbook. So they used to give me the code, and I just gave it to you, but now they've decided that was too easy, and they want to test you a little bit. Actually, I was able to make it a little simpler. And actually, it is pretty simple, but it originally wasn't. So I've got the code here, or your access to the code. So what you're going to do is you're going to click here. Well, let's just do it. And that'll take you to the Barnes & Noble site. And you'll see, well, you shouldn't see what you're seeing here. This is mine. I've got, all these courses. You should just see, and maybe you'll see all your courses too. I don't know what you'll see. But you will see on top, you should see on top, personal finance. And this should be your class that you will see. Now, what you see right here may or may not be your class, all right? But you'll see this, and you'll probably see all your other classes too, I guess. I don't know. It's frustrating because I can't see things oftentimes the exact way you see them. But what you see should be right on the top, okay? And it'll say reveal access code. So you go there, and you should see an access code there. Say, I don't have an access code. I guess they think, and they're right. If it's there, I'll just copy it and give it to you without doing all this. So anyway, you should see your access code in there, and you click copy, and now it's copied to your clipboard, and then you're good. You go back, and now with your code, and you're going to go and you're going to click in here, and it's going to want you to register. It's going to ask your name and email address, all that stuff, and it's going to ask for your code. Where it asks for your code, you paste the code. Okay, well, anyway, let's click on that, and that will take us, once you're registered and paste your code and everything in there, you'll get to this spot right there. And here we are, personal finance. And again, this may or may not be your class and semester, but anyway, when you get there, click. And this takes you to the textbook. Any day now. Here we are. Okay, I'm going to click on student view. That way I can see things exactly, supposedly, as you will see them. And that'll take another 20 minutes. Come on. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. All right, here it is. Start assignment. Click on there, but note that you can download this stuff on your iPhone, iPad, Android device. There's a little simulation. That's the first thing you're going to do. Here's their due dates and time. Okay, well, let's just click start. Okay, and let's start again. I guess it's not enough starts. And we'll clear. Okay, just follow the instructions. I think you get it. But there's some things I want to point out. It's gonna hopefully won't take too much longer. All right, so you go through this little simulation, and when you're done, let's see. Okay, you click your way through that, and when you're done, okay, let's submit and be done with it. When you're done with that, you'll want to go see that little arrow that moves you forward to the start of the chapter. This turns the page forward. This turns the page backward. Ah. And we start out with a video. Lots of little videos in here. Short little things. Introduction, financial planning, so on and so forth. And we keep on going. Another video. Turn the page. More money is not the answer. Well, I want to comment on this just for a second. Actually, more money is part of the answer. Okay. But I know what they're trying to say. What they're trying to say is that, look, we've all heard the stories about athletes, entertainers, musicians, actors, people who've come into huge amounts of money over a short period of time. And then we read that they're broke. How can that be? They were worth hundreds of millions in some cases. Well, I don't know about hundreds, but tens and tens and tens of millions. And they lost it all. They spent it all. They're in debt up to their ears and they can't make their payments. They filed for bankruptcy. So, yes, you can outspend virtually any amount of money. So that's what they're saying here, and that's a very important lesson. It is, while I don't quite agree entirely with more money is not the answer, it is part of the answer. But if you don't learn to manage it, it's not going to help you. Okay. All right. Well, keep on going. I want to show you some of the questions. There's questions embedded in here. Most of the questions embedded here, you get as many shots at it as you want. And the homework questions at the end, you get as many shots at it as you want. But please, you're not doing yourself a favor if you just go to the end and trial and error your way to 100%. Yeah, read this stuff. This is real life stuff. This is stuff that's going to help you throughout your life. And like I said earlier, so many students say, why don't they teach this? Why don't they teach this in the high schools? Well, I mean, some high schools do. But by and large, this class is not taught. And when it is, it's taught on a small scale. I started the class maybe 10 years ago. And, I mean, colleges just aren't interested in this stuff. High schools aren't interested in this stuff. But they should be. They should be big time. Well, anyway, I'm on my soapbox again. Let's see. We've got, but at the end, we've got, oh, come on. Well, let me pause the. Okay, I spared you and paused the recording. I finally got to where I want to go. Later in each chapter, you'll see these little questions embedded in here, and you will answer them. Like I said, you get as many shots as you want at it. And then when you hit the little try again button, that's your chance to be tested on it and learn it as you progress through here. Then at the end, Okay, I'll pause this again. Okay, at the end, you'll see a chapter summary. There you go. It's pretty exciting. And then you will have some homework problems. Now, the homework, again, is many shots as you want. Now, if you want to, not learn anything, you can, of course, do trial and error and get those. You're not going to get much out of this class. The idea of the class, again, is that you really learn this stuff. Now, I know you're interested in the grade too, of course you are, but really, this is important stuff. However, next is waiting for you a quiz. Now, the assumption is that you know this stuff now, okay? You've read the chapter, you've done little questions in the body of the chapter, you've done the homework at the end of the chapter. You only get one shot at each quiz question. So, all right. Okay, well that's it. That's how it works. I think you're all set. Now, if you go back here, now we're back in the homework section there in Blackboard. Okay, clicked on this. Now you got a code. We went into Pearson Revel and we looked around. Here's your first Revel assignment. Well, I think I already told you what it was, but there it is written down anyway. Read chapter 1. Watch the videos. Answer the questions. Do the homework and quiz. All right, I think you're set. Okay. I'll see you in Module 2. Good luck.